forget to like the video. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I'm live for other messages, other readings, and lots more. Feel free to leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. If you're watching this after the stream, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. All right, Pisces, we're going to be using the Family Tarot deck today for your reading. I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Remember, time is fluid in tarot, so this message could have already resonated. It could be resonating now, or it could resonate sooner than you think. Please take what hits your spirit and leave the rest. All right, what do we have for my Pisces? What messages do we have for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Crosswatcher. What messages do we have for Pisces? Hey, Teresa. Hey, Seek Pumpkin. Mona, good to see you. Hey, y'all. What do we have for Pisces? Hey, everybody. Ooh. I got the Magician that popped out for you, Pisces. Behind the Magician, I have the Knight of Cups here. Six of Wands. I'm hearing that song by the group High Five. Y'all remember? That's way back. It's not too far back. It's in the 90s. Hey B. Hey Wolfie. East. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm hearing that song. It's called Hard to Get. So Pisces, somebody could be feeling like you're playing hard to get, or you are literally hard to get in touch with. You are literally, it's literally hard to get you on the phone. Seems like you're out of touch. Somebody feels like you're out of touch. I'm hearing out of network. Some of you could be switching companies. Could be switching your cell phone carrier. Maybe you're tired of the interruption on your internet or something like that. It's hard to like you're not accessible or something. Let's see. What's the overall energy here today for Pisces? I got the World card. In this deck, the World card looks a little strange to me. Bottom of the deck, I got the Eight of Coins. Pisces, somebody doesn't know what the heck you doing. They've been trying to figure it out, and they, for the life of them, they cannot figure out what the heck you doing. I don't know no other way to put it out there. They don't know what you doing. Thank you, Wolfie. They just don't know what you doing here. Yup. We got the Nine of Wands in the reverse. I'm hearing looks can be deceiving. Wow. And the Three of Wands. That I would love to know that too, B. That's why we're doing this reading today. Because with the Nine of Wands in the reverse and the Three of Wands in the upright. Thank you, Teresa. It's giving me this vibe of they don't need to know, but they want to know. Sometimes when people when they don't have that access like that, when you're not a person that tells your every step, or you don't give all the information all at once, you know what I mean? When you're that kind of person, people get so curious, and curiosity really, it triggers people. They just, and you may have even noticed that some people even go over the top with their curiosity. Like they'll go from not really saying anything or doing anything, and they'll just, oh, I'm not gonna worry about what this person is doing, till it can get a little extreme. Like Maybe they get somebody else to see what you're doing to report back to them. Or maybe they just, get up the courage to, out of the blue, call you. Out of the blue, send you a message on Facebook or any other social media that you may be on. But for some reason, Pisces, I'm not feeling like this is happening. But this person is curious about you. They're curious. And to me, it doesn't feel like they are brave enough to ask anybody what they want to know about you. So this person, Pisces, with the Magician, they could be hoping that some way, somehow, you're going to reach out to them. Pisces, like, don't hold your breath. You might pass out. Don't hold your breath. If you're waiting on me to reach out, don't hold your breath. Five of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, ooh. Two of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Coins in the reverse, and the Judgment. Yes, Pisces, this person may be hoping that you're going to reach out to them. They may be hoping you're going to reach out to them. Because it's like, I don't want to reach out to Pisces and they tell me no. Why would I want to get a no? I want to get a yeah. If Pisces reach out to me, that's the way that I'll know that they want to talk to me. But if I reach out and Pisces either hang up on me, don't answer, don't respond, or nothing like that, then I'll feel like I made a fool out of myself. This person doesn't want to make a fool out of themselves. I don't know. They don't want to make a fool out of themselves, Pisces. But here in the past with the Knight of Cups, High Priestess, the Justice in the reverse. So I'm hearing that Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels leading the way. I don't know why that's been coming. Little Hot Wheel cars. That could be significant for somebody. But with the Knight of Cups here and this High Priestess and the Justice in the reverse coming up in the past, Pisces, I'm going to just say it like this. This access is denied for a reason. Access is denied for a reason. Let me say it again for the people in the back and on the side. Access is denied for a reason. There is a reason that you have denied access from this person. Because with the High Priestess, with the Justice in the reverse, there is something that you have realized that is never going to be resolved with them. You're like, I already know what this is. I've tried and tried and tried. It's not going to change. So let me just remove myself. I see I've given 2, 3, 4, 5 chances and it's still the same. Hey, Jerron. And it's still the same. This is something that you've come to terms with this, Pisces. You've come to terms with it. You've come to terms with the reality of the situation. 6 of Wands is in a reverse. 7 of Wands in reverse, and the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. Remember, this first reading, this is your energy, so you've come to terms with this. This person has not. King of Coins in the reverse. Some of you took a big financial loss with this person or this situation. It was a big financial loss. I'm talking like you had to move. You had to split assets. You had to get a lawyer. Some of y'all, maybe you lost a car. You had to go buy another car. I mean, huge financial losses here that some of you may have acquired that you never thought it would turn out that way, but it did, and you learned. You learned a lesson. The King of Coins is in the reverse here. Yeah, it could have affected your money in some way. Hey, Kay. We got the King of Wands in the reverse, and we got the Page of Wands. Yup. It could have affected your money in a way that you had to start all over. You could have depleted an account for this person, and you had to rebuild your money back. Did they pay you back? Heck no. They ain't pay you back. They didn't pay you back. And a lot of you didn't even want it back, to be honest. We got the King of Cups here. I do feel like Pisces, you're in a really good space right now, which is great for you. Lots of self love, lots of self care. I do feel like with the lovers in the reverse, you're not really looking for a relationship. Didn't say you didn't want one, but you're not really looking. You're not out here just on dating sites, just trying to find the next boo. Like I gotta find me a boo today. Like that. I gotta find me a boo right now. You're not like that. You're just taking it easy. You're enjoying yourself, doing what you want to do. You're enjoying this free time. Okay. Maybe you have started reading more. You've been taking walks. You've been going to see a movie. Well, it's not a whole lot of movies that are out now, but times have really changed. Y'all remember when movies was a thing, but it just seems like actors don't want to act anymore. You know? So this could be a like a space that you're in right now, and you love this space because it's giving you more time to do your self-discovery, self-reflection, and also working on further ascension. With the 4 coins here in the reverse, you're opening yourself up to learn even more lessons, and with the 4 of swords here, and you're also protecting your space like crazy. This person cannot come into your energy because they're not supposed to. All right, we got the Ace of Swords here. When I tell you you are protecting your space like crazy, I mean it. People been dropping out of your energy with the Devil in the reverse here. And the Ten of Swords, people been dropping out of your energy like left and right, like flies, y'all. Woo. Soon as you started with the Queen of Wands, soon as you started ascending and growing, just this person, that person, this person, that person, people just leaving. And you didn't chase them. Hey, Miss Mookie. Hey, Empress. About to start a replay. And yes, protecting the mess out of my space. That's right. So, yeah. With the Fool in the reverse and the 6 of Swords. You've cut out some energy before it could cut you out. And this does not mean it was a harsh cutoff. It could just been you just saying, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I need to go to plan C. I've tried plan A, plan B. I need to go to C, D, E, F, and G. Okay? So I love this for you, Pisces. You can't help if folk want to know what you got going on. They don't know what the heck you doing. And they want to know. They're like, what in the world? I can't. Because most people in today's world, we got a lot of people that put everything on Facebook. Y'all know it. They put what they ate, where they went to go get something to eat. They took a shower at 6 a.m. I worked out at the gym at 5:30. I mean, they put everything up there. And a lot of you are like, I'm not putting anything up there. I don't want people to know what I'm doing. They put everything up there. Oh, about to drink me some water, and they'll show the little cup, those Stanley cups. They'll show that cup. Oh, about to get me a croissant. Show the croissant. Oh, it's snack time. About to get healthy. Show a little bowl of fruit. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. But have y'all noticed that if something is going left, that person will not post for a while? I mean, it's wild. I look at the timeline sometimes. I'm like, and here I am. When I post something, it's like a book. I'm like, hey, y'all, check out this book. I get no likes. I get no likes. And like, I don't want to read no book. I post a book. Hey, y'all, check out this book. No likes. Nothing. No comment. No nothing. But y'all want to like somebody going to Starbucks. You could be that person that you're just not doing that. I'm sorry, y'all. Got a little connection issue. And that's what makes people like, okay, what is Pisces doing over there? Are they okay? Yes, I'm so good. Like, you have no idea how good I am right now. Pisces, like, I'm so good. All right, let's take a look at this energy around you. Whoever is just so nosy. Let's look at this nosy Rosie. Nosy Rosie. Nosy Rosie. I'm hearing that song, y'all. What Rosie wants to know. We're going to see. I'm hearing, if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, girl. I'll be long gone. Who's listening to that? Is that Bobby Womack? So somebody feeling a little lonely, Pisces, and feeling out of the loop. What you got going on? All right, let's check out this energy here. Wait until tonight, girl. All right, let's see. What's the overall energy for today? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on now. Wait a minute. Give me time. Give me time. All these cards popped out. Let's do that again. What is the overall energy here? The Page of Coins in the upright. And we got the Empress in the reverse. Ooh. Wait a minute. I feel like a graveyard. Wait a minute. It says, this is a Page of Coins. It says, Hugh Man, born 4/1/1902, died 11/22/1963. So, and this person is sitting on the world, or they have all these opportunities, but yet and still they worried about something that's dead and gone, Pisces. This person worried about something that's dead and gone. And for a lot of you, it's whatever connection you had, the Empress in the reverse. If this is a friendship that's been dead and gone, or this could even be a family dynamic that you just said is unhealthy for me, I got to leave you alone. I know you might be my cousin. You might be my sister from another mister, but you gotta go. Like, you negative, you're fake, you bring all this crazy energy every time. Every time you come to my house, it messes up the energy in the home. I gotta do this feng shui 20 times a month every time you come over. Like, I can't. Ugh. You mess with my vibe. This could be you, Pisces, saying this person messes with your vibe bad. Okay? This person is kind of rumbling over something that's literally dead and gone. Your friendship, your connection, whatever. Your interest with the Eight of Swords. You probably don't even have an interest in connecting with this person at all. And I can't blame you. I cannot blame you for not wanting to be connected, because it's toxic. Four of Wands here. Nine of Cups. They already know that the best thing for them to do is to stay back, but they want you to come towards them to talk. 1414 on the screen. They want you to come to them to talk, with the King of Coins in the reverse, because they feel like if you come to them, it's going to be easier. Page of Cups and the Five of Swords. Fear of rejection. So what do they want? What does this person want? The Queen of Wands in the reverse. Justice. What? This don't make sense. You can't give somebody justice that don't deserve justice. So you got your justice, Pisces, by you getting your peace of mind back, by you know what I mean? You doing your thing. And this person want to get justice. They want you to give them justice. Are you kidding me? I'm going to call you up and say, hey, can we meet up? I finally want to give you justice. What? No, I'm not calling you. I'm not surrendering. I'm not going and saying, okay, even though you did me wrong, I'm sorry. Because guess what? I reacted to what you did, and my reaction was to get away from you. I'm apologize for getting away from you. Are you serious? Person want justice. They feel like you hurt them. What? Two of Swords in a reverse. The Four of Swords and the Magician in reverse. This is not gonna happen. I don't see Magicians in the reverse. I don't see you doing this at all. They're gonna have to get over it. Crying over spilled milk. King of Cups. They're gonna have to get their own emotions in check. Because this has nothing to do with you. This is all them. They need to work on their reality with the Two of Cups. They need to start loving themselves more. Three of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Because whatever they got going on has nothing to do with you. With the Ace of Swords. And as soon as they realize that they're the captain of their own ship, they'll be better off. Two of Coins in reverse and the Six of Swords. Because how can you blame somebody else for them stepping back away from you because you're toxic? But this person wants you to come to them and make it all right. They want you to come to them and make it all right and give them justice. Give them peace of mind. Ten of Coins in the reverse. And the Judgment. That's crazy. I don't think it's going to happen. How will Pisces know who this person is? Wow, that card jumped out. The Eight of Coins. How will Pisces recognize this person, this energy? The Stars in the reverse. The Devil in the upright. The Ace of Coins in the reverse. This is a woe is me person. Not like a genie in a bottle. He don't grant wishes. That's true. That's the thing. When you go to God and you repent and all these things, right? And you want God to handle people. Some people go to God, want God to just give revenge to them right then because they're hurt. It don't work like that. Let me tell y'all something. Vengeance is his. But that vengeance is not going to look like you think. It doesn't always look like whatever you know, like the payback don't look like what we may want it to look like. It's going to look like what it's supposed to look like for the greater good. So that all parties involved will benefit. This person will learn a lesson, you will learn a lesson, and it's levels to it. That's why we are not supposed to take punishing people and all this stuff into our own hands, because if we do, we're going to mess it up. We're going to mess it up. Y'all know we're going to mess it up. We don't know how to properly punish anybody. But the Creator knows each one of us. He knows how to get us to listen. He knows how to get our attention. He also knows when to elevate us, when to allow us to ascend. And he also knows how to spank our behind. Sometimes we need that spiritual spanking. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Sometimes we need the biscuits popped. Okay? Sometimes we need our biscuits popped from the spiritual realm. And it happens. And that could look like something not happened the way you wanted to. Or, you are put in a position where you need to give your time to somebody else. Anything. Maybe you took a L in some area. I'm just saying. So people trip me out when they get mad and they hurt and they want God to punish that person. I hope God deal with you. What? He gonna deal with you too. What you mean you hope he deal with me? He gonna deal with you too. You right there with me. We in the same class. You want to sit in the front or the back? I'm sitting in the front near the corner. Near the door. So it's easy for me to get out. We in the same class and you over here wishing bad on me. Oh, God deal with you. I'm in the front row. Y'all ever heard that? You ever heard somebody say that? I pray to God deal with you. That's somebody that's hurt. That's a person that's not self-aware. Because anytime you want a spiritual, a high power to punish somebody that you did wrong, that person is not self-aware. No. High priestess and the Queen of Cups in reverse, just not self-aware. They should be. May you receive everything you deserve. Absolutely. That's what I like. That's what I'm talking about. And see, when you put it like that, then that person need to think about, what do they deserve? Do you deserve the good energy or the bad? Hey, what you put out there is what you get. And it keeps your hands clean. Think about it. I hope you get what you deserve. All right. But some people are malicious with it. I hope you get what you deserve. Yeah. Oh God. Once again, we in the same class of life. We sitting in the same classroom with the same teacher. So when you get a lesson, I'm going to get one too. Hey, Janice, that's how it works. When you got two people that are in conflict, when God does that divine intervention, you get a lesson and that person gets a lesson too. It don't just work. Oh, I'm gonna just do this person over here. I'm gonna bring all this into their life. And you know, Pisces, you gonna walk free. No, it do not work like that. Most times, I'm gonna be real with you. Most times the nice guys get hit hard first. And the good guys get hit hard first. And then the not so good guys, the enemies, they all smiling and all that. Oh, thinking they got away with everything. But you just wait. That's what has happened right here. You just wait. Something will come in and show them some things. And they'll put those teeth right back in their lips. They'll put those teeth right behind their lips. They'll stop smiling. Stop showing teeth. Stop showing gums. All that. You know? So let them smile thinking they got away with something. They ain't get away with nothing. What goes around comes around. Yep. And I always tell people, like, especially people that are pure just evil, you know what I'm talking about? And they haven't received any payback at all. They haven't had a bad streak or bad luck or anything. You know, they just out here just still doing bad. I told them, I said, I would be scared if I were you. I would be terrified to know that I've been doing evil deeds and nothing has happened. That means when it does happen, it's going to be so big, it's going to shut you down. That's what that means. That doesn't mean you're invincible. That's the best thing to do, B. That doesn't mean you're invincible. That means that you just haven't made the roll call yet. You on the list. God just ain't got it to you yet, but he gonna get it to you. He gonna get it to you. He gonna get it to you. Yup. Knight of Cups in the reverse. And the Sun. This is a person they feel entitled. They want people to make things right with them. Them keep on making that mistake. That's right, Teresa. Especially people that feel entitled, such as this person, Queen of Swords in reverse and the Five of Coins in reverse. That I didn't do anything, people, but they do everything. I can't stand people that, as they used to say, throw rocks and hide their hands. I can't stand a person like that. I can't stand it. That's a sneaky something. Y'all know that? That's a sneaky snake person. I can't stand it. They throw rocks and hide their hands. That's a coward. That's a coward. I can't take it. Look me in my face. Look me in the face and throw the rock. You know? Don't wait till I turn my back. You want to throw it at my back. And this is the type of energy that's right here. So they tried to run your name through the mud, try to do all this stuff, and it didn't work. Now they up here curious. Well, why that didn't hurt Pisces? Like, oh God, they just moving on. They got all this new thing. They're not posting anything. I don't see any crazy quotes online that could be pertaining to me. I don't see anything. They're the ones with the guilt. You've moved on from this a long time ago. Anything this person would like you to know? Ace of Cups in the reverse. The King of Swords in reverse. I mean, Knight of Swords in reverse. They might even try to say they're sorry if they had a chance. They might say, you know what, I'm sorry. And they think that if they say that, then that's gonna intrigue you to say, you know, I'm sorry too. And it's not. Pisces, you might be like, they say, I'm sorry. You be like, I really appreciate that. And I hope life continues to treat you kind. They're not going to get the response they think they're going to get. I'm not going to say Six of Cups in the reverse. I'm not going to say I'm sorry for getting away from you. Six of Cups in the reverse and the Five of Wands. Like, why would I do that? Yeah. Honestly, they need to forgive themselves. Three of Wands in the reverse. They need to forgive themselves. The Chariot in the reverse and the Six of Coins. Stay out of their head and forgive themselves. I'm seeing, this looks, that looks so creepy to me. Look at all those eyes on that face. Ugh. When I see that, I'm thinking of a person, Pisces, that feels like they see you in double. This person could be seeing people that look like you. That's how much you on their mind. They could be seeing people that look like you. And that's not even you. They sit around looking at, oh God, that look like, oh. And that's not even you. It's true. When you're broken on the inside, it's rough. And you got to go in and do that repairing. And you got to start from the bottom and go up. From the bottom, from inside, from the bottom and go up and then work your way outward. And it takes work. A lot of people don't want to be diligent in their healing. They don't want to be diligent in their taking accountability. But what the truth truly does set you free when you can admit that you've been wrong. And I know a lot of you have got to a place of realizing when you were wrong, you have had a chance to right some wrongs, even if people were not in a space to deal with you after that. You still forgave. You're never going to forget, but you forgave. And that's how you're able to press forward now. So yeah, this person think about you so much they feel like they see you. And it's not even you. Somebody else. Ace of Wands here. And the Temperance in the reverse. Yep. They could be trying to manifest seeing you somewhere. They could be wanting to see you. King of Swords in reverse and the Tower in reverse. Yeah. That's on them. Pisces, keep moving on. Anything helps. Keep moving forward. Two of Wands in the reverse. And the Knight of Coins in the reverse. Teresa said, I had to forgive those who harmed me. Not forget. But it unburdened my soul. Absolutely. Yeah. This person right here is burdened. And get this, Teresa. This person is burdened because you're no longer burdened. That's for Teresa. Anyone else resonating with this message. This person may be burdened because you're no longer burdened. But that's not your problem. That's not your problem. That's their problem. That's a them problem. Mm-hmm. That's a them problem. And they could be blaming you all the time. They could be blaming you, talking to other people, blaming you for their issues. Nine of Swords and the Queen of Coins. How you gonna blame somebody else for your issues? You gonna blame me for everything? Why? Because I had enough courage and enough self love and self respect to leave you alone. So you gonna blame me for things going mayhem in your life? No, sir. You're not gonna do that. No, sir, no, ma'am. I'm not gonna take it. That's just not my problem. That's just not my problem. That's what I'm feeling. Yup. The Three of Coins in the reverse and the Hangman. Yep. You got to hold on to your truth. Hold on to what you know you deserve, Pisces. I wasn't there when you did all that and made those bad decisions. That's right. That's right. The devil's a lie hurting me and just wanting justice from me. God got it. That's true. Yep, you gotta look at it like that. We gotta forgive. We'll never forget, but we do have to forgive because forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness helps to set you free. But what gets me is when the person that you are forgiving wants you to forget. They want to choose whether you forgive and forget or just forgive, and that's not their right. They don't have a right to do that. Just because I forgive you doesn't mean that we're going to just be right back cool. That just means I forgive you so that I can go forward. I'm choosing not to have ill feelings against you. I'm choosing not to hate you. Exactly. That's true. That's true. So, and some people have an issue with that. They want to pick and choose what you do. I thought you said you forgive me. Can't we go back to how we used to be? No. Did you forget the violation? Did you forget the violation? Because I haven't. I haven't. I forgive you for cheating on me, but you think I want your sorry tale back? No, I don't. I do not. I learned the lesson. I forgave you. I kept it pushing. You chose what you wanted. You wanted her. I'm good. So, it might be you wanted him. I'm good. Keep it moving. But just know that your choices have consequences. Consequence of you cheating is losing me. Consequence of you lying means we can't be together. We can't be friends. You a liar. I can't believe you. You could tell me it's daylight right now and I ain't gonna believe you because you done lied to me too many times. I can see the sun. And because you telling me it's daylight, I might not believe you because you lied so many times. I'm just saying. This tough for them, but this is a good day for you. Tough for them, but it's a good day for you, Pisces. You've done the work. You've done the work. You've taken time away to work on you. And that's the most important thing. Words and actions have consequences, sometimes good and sometimes bad. Absolutely. That same energy that you had when you were treating me bad, you need to take that same energy and forgive yourself. Thank you, Ashley. That same energy that you used to treat me bad, take that same energy and use it to forgive yourself. That's what I want people to do that have wronged me. Don't sit around and grieve over me and all that. It's cool you think about me. Who don't want to be thought of, right? But don't get it in your mind that thinking of me is going to be a way out because you want us to talk so your conscience can feel better. Because truthfully, even if we talk, you're not going to feel better because you still haven't forgiven yourself. If anything, it's going to make you feel worse because it's going to make you feel worse for me to still treat you well, even though you were dirty to me. So work on yourself. The person, they need to work on themselves and forgive them. They need to work on forgiving themselves. Because there's nothing that you can give them that will be equivalent to what they need to give themselves. So the same energy, I put it like this: the disrespect they had for you, what they used to take ownership, that energy they put, they need to take that and put it on themselves. So the ownership and accountability need to be just as loud as the disrespect. It needs to be just as loud, just as prominent, just as life changing as the disrespect that you went through. And that's the only way they'll get through it. That's the only way they're going to heal. We've all done things. We've all said things to people that won't right, done things to people that won't right. Only they know what it is that needs to be fixed. Yeah, nobody's perfect. We've all done stuff, said stuff. If you haven't, keep living. If you haven't done anything to offend anybody or said anything, keep living. I promise you, we're not perfect. You're going to do stuff. You're going to say stuff. Sometimes you're not in the right space. But you do what you do. You learn from it. You make it right if you can. And you move forward and try not to do it again. You can't just sit there and just keep like just stewing over this stuff and it's done. You did me wrong. I didn't like that you did me wrong. But at the same time, I have to move on. And just because I choose to forgive you, that doesn't mean we get back together. That doesn't mean we're going to be friends again. That does not mean we're going to be cousins like we were when we grew up. It don't mean that. Just because I forgave you doesn't mean I'm going to come back and work for your company. It doesn't mean that. We are only sick as our deepest secret. Bring from the dark to the light and see it for what it is. That's true. That's deep. That's true, Teresa. We have to be willing to look at stuff. And a lot of people are not willing to look at the truth. They don't want to see it. They're so scared of what they may see. So they try not to look at it. They're like, oh, I don't want to look. Ugh. I don't want to look at it. Oh, no, it's too painful. Oh. But keep this person in your prayers. Hopefully they will continue to work on themselves and move on. Because Pisces, it's not easy to work to be where you are right now. You know, it's not. But you've done the work and you're continuing to work. And I know you don't want to take time out of all the work that you've put in to try to bring somebody up to speed. And then they want you to act like none of this stuff happened. No, they're asking for too much. They're asking for too much. Thank you so much, everybody. Make sure you like this video and please subscribe. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I'm live for other messages, other readings, and lots more. Feel free to leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. If you're watching this after the stream, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Have a beautiful day, y'all. Stay safe and blessed. Remember that you're worth it always. Take care of yourself, love, and light. And we will talk again soon. I've been having some people to contact me about the live questions. And I am planning to do those this week. I don't know if it'll be Friday or Saturday, but I am planning. I will be putting a reminder up so it can give you some hours before. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I've been having some people to reach out to me for those questions. So yeah, we're definitely going to try to get those done this week or the weekend. Okay. All right, y'all. Take care of yourself, love, and light, and we will talk again soon. Bye, y'all.